See the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
Looking ahead to Sunday's trip to Wasps, the boys must be really buoyed from last Saturday's win over your old club.
Yeah, we're obviously happy to come away with a win. It was a lot closer than we probably wanted it to be, and I think that was an element of us letting them back in the game. Too easy outs for them. And giving soft penalties here and there, and obviously soft tries, and obviously the referees. A couple of decisions at the end were pretty tough on us. I think that wasn't a forward pass, and it actually was benefit for them getting the yellow card. But all in all, we're pretty pleased with the win. Should have been a bonus point, but look, we're moving forward in the right areas.
It's a good box to tick, that first home win as well. So it must have been good for the boys to be back at Kingsholm. Obviously, the first game against Sarries didn't go to plan, but Saturday's did. Yeah,
we were really disappointed with that Sarries game. Like that was one. It took a while to get over that, really. We sort of licked our wounds a bit, and again it was there for the taking. Sarries are a great team, and we just kept them in the game, and I thought we could have put them away a little bit sooner. But credit to them, they got a good win. But we corrected it the following week, and as narrow as it is still good to get a win at home. Yeah, and it was a great crowd both nights, great turnout. Both days were brilliant, so it was good.
The first game of the season up at Newcastle was, for most of the parts, a really sort of ideal way for an away team to play. So going ahead to Wasps on Sunday must be looking for a similar sort of style to take the game to them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a slightly different challenge. I know disrespect to Newcastle, but I say Wasps pose a little bit more of a threat, in attack especially in attack and defensively. They've got some big name players playing there, and it's definitely a big challenge for us. I think they're sort of climbing that table, and they're definitely looking top four this year. And these are the sort of teams that we want to be beating. And I think we've prepped really well this week. We've had a look at what they're about, and like I said, they're a very good team with some great attacking players. So we'll just make sure we get our stuff together, make sure we get our stuff right, and make sure that we go up there and give it a real good crack.
That is a key back row battle. Obviously, now the teams have been announced. Is it more a case of individuals being better on the day than their opposite number, or is it working as a unit?
A bit of both, really. If you aim to be better than your opposite man, and if you get 1 to 15 doing that, and you'd like to think, if you can better your opposite opponent, then hopefully 50 men doing that will accumulate, and it'll be a good performance. But at the same time, I think we've got to work as a team. We've shown in the last few weeks, making sure our whether it's our exits or our attacking shape in the 22. If we're all working as one, then that'll be great.
Is George Smith a player that you looked up to?
Yeah, definitely. It'd be quite cool playing against him, I suppose. He's someone like him, and McCaw's I did grow up watching. So he's a little bit older than me, but he's got that wise head on old shoulders, I suppose. But it'd be a good test for me, and with Hughes and Haskell as well in that back row, it is a very, very good back row. So it'll be a big challenge for us, I think.